Oh, sorry. Good morning.
Morning. I'm Shamoni.
Na enom design pay.
Na madam.
Sorry. GS4 I the ya womo edebae no. Anye bia no. From the point of view of ayemodwuma mo ye no, any that of parents no, self-explanatory enough.
The kind of the issue surrounding calendar no about self-explanation, and I say it being self-explanatory. I know the encounter.
Okay.
The issue, say it keeps changing. We're about the fourth time I exercise in this academic year. Between January and now, let's averagely be 1 month and head exam. We'll be school for newcomers. They were supposed to go to school on the 12th of March. It's assigned by 1 week before Easter. You changes, and then I say Monday, you 2 different updates. And Sunday, and since 2018, that's been the trend. You can't predict it for just 1 month. Until the challenge is unpredictable. The second challenge in A, which is my interest now, how you manage accountability within the process of a constantly changing school calendar. And may kind just 1 point peso. On the 5th of April, Genius postponed the reopening of schools for Form 3 students. Now I've been go to school now. I say school in Yambino. Did I hear Okromo in I could see say not task force say only adequate accommodation. And until no man penny. No more requests on postponing. Okay. Genius for a deny say accommodation here. But task force can say or more if I Asante retain task for assistance or more and stay because of money adequate accommodation, especially furniture. Okay. ABC international say okay, with the assurance that Genius buy and said they will put in place measures and ensure say by 1 month time, by 5th May, now matter 20 now Nkolana date number square from 3 phone between 5th April and next week 5th May. Now can you share Sanka Genius for before I'm coming new calendar to down. What the catcher of form do book a crime of 4. And I'm a move for Timmy phone now. Catcher say, oh, if free April 5th, I'm be seeing now. Furniture say in a yetimi ato Ediako schools way. And untino Emaya Reshe Muse 400,000 students, more from 3 I don't only now school back on. So I have from 3 students here. I don't win an double track. I want more double track on majority. So students here one from 3 more double track. Talk some empower mattress way. I say I'm increase accommodation capacity. I was schools now almost say I'm more I want to mean job. And on the basis of this, school the parents should rest assured. Obian Cashin should be so our communication is the most important communication. And no, we are some new dates now. Affirming the new dates now. But young country, and I want you to young country. And so you can on the 5th of April, they say you will put in place measures. So they bear by the time 1 month to be soon, 1 month postponement in the bedroom. I'm back school. And don't you know that's for me the main issue. If parents have the assurance. Say, ABCD, and until we are not ready, then no one will doubt the new calendar. People will believe in the system, even though it keeps changing, and people will at least appreciate, say, okay, I didn't Sunday but it's a problem. This is how enormous it is. And in spite of saying ABCD, we have some challenges with ABCD, but to be unconscious, no headmaster has the right to speak, and then parents also. Right? Am I doing now? Because they're free. And then, and apparently, made it to my Facebook page to say Genius for and come back for and they can't afford. They would have done us a big honor if they had come to explain to us what specific measures are put in place over the past 3 weeks by next week, about 1 month. To assure us, say, we create extra accommodation capacity. Our schools now, we can't say, we already somebody from telephone 3 weeks ago. No, that's the question. So, we are genius for so that question will be solved. New date now, or any year pa. So, my year no there, and the new date may work. But some year, not say just say, yeah, ma half of Form 1 for number fee. Nah, yeah, the full of Form 3 for Naku school there. And then we still have overcrowding in our schools because I don't see say the schools double class schools or more that capacity to absorb all Form 2 students, all Form 3 students, and then one track of Form 2 and then one track of Form 1. I say more or less in effect about 2 batches in full. There will still be challenges. And the assurance anything I saw my Tom Passy or my then we know say okay, we have made progress, we have expanded capacity, then we can support them and hope that everything goes on well. That's what we need from them.
Yadi and competition no. Sa changes winning in terms of the impact on academic work, the impact on parents, impact when
the first impact is a subject in the education system is critical. The minister last week said, yeah, senior high school is the best managed in the world. I mean, no kind of said, I mean, Nancy say, or come here the next 2 days when he another timetable by the 4th time we are changing our timetable. The minimum say global standards means every month be country be some academic year timetable. I don't understand. But the first impact is it ridicules our education system. It ridicules us. Apart from that, it frowns on the whole concept of accountability. Because you don't account to parents. You don't explain anything to us. You just inform us that we have changed. Let me give you an example. Parents, me papa, or your farmer was up. Koyukrum with the own internet in your home. Telephone anyhow. Koyukrum was a menfi. Into Minya, I was senior high school. Or time in the vacation. Tama, I climb by school. Papa, be with you. See, papa, or what? One answer say, I call school just 20th March, yeah, from one for coin. I didn't so continue school for at least 2 months. No. After 3 weeks, no, see, or my coin next week on the 5th, on Brefi. International said the plan or the plan here now, the question cuckoo for more. What's the summer? Abruptly. Now the first thing I've been communicated to one, I can say academic calendar, some, even though for or by just last 3 weeks, or Kofi next 2 weeks and next week. And if I now only communicate on phone, the campaign or say curriculum or for now. So now, and I say you are not being accountable to parents. It will mess up the parents on planning or be our planning and parents will leave. Time on my fear, leave so that they'll be home and take care of them. But you live when you say pay your timetable, that's at time at school will be in March, and Krano every school for 2 months. And I didn't leave June. Going on the school for March, April, middle of March to middle of May. So I didn't leave from middle of May to middle of June. If they all sorry, I'll say if they all maybe early first week of May. What's the sound leave period now? Employer Berna or best time will leave request every month. And as for the effect in the air be now no be a school year and could do school baby Monsanko film. 1 year or friend and of worker. Will be free a crack. Of course, schools they be last senior high technical schools, they be last sector. Nipa 15, South school, Nipa 15 in Kwan, they do one more a day before the European date. I'm going to do a day before because I know what I'm going to do what the day before. I dare to now say, I postpone or cancel it. And why they treat uncle along transport in the past? It cost the parents in the account ever come once and the main, effect on parents. And we hope, say, people who are doing us animal with now will be held to account because one double track now. And then if you ask you, we are running it for 3 years. And then we still cannot use double track as an excuse for mediocrity. That's the point I want to make. Say, I say, if you said last week, you are running double track for 3 years. And what happened to planning? What happened to the experience that we are building through the process? So at this point, because I didn't hear free, now double track internet said that it has every excuse for mediocrity, and no one is held to account, no one is sanctioned. They be on the same mistakes, and I mean, come on, let's get serious.
Final question. Question now. Maybe so studio Hanum say, which has to do with what I say yen teachers no they'll be stressed as a result of a shadow year abana.
Teacher one day I'm better because culture of silence, they have the right to talk to their teacher unions. As a matter of policy, the education wants the teacher for us. Because we believe that the strongest advocates in this country are the teacher unions. So they should let the teacher unions speak for them if they feel that they are being unfairly managed under the free senior high school or under the current dispensation.
But Mashe, no, teachers are being stressed. Apart from say, one more, mother associations, being vocal enough to talk about their plight, Do you get the sense that the teachers are being stressed?
You need any evidence to suggest that teachers are being allowed or being forced to teach beyond their contracted teaching? Teacher be our hours also try the contractor on the buyer sign. You need any evidence to suggest that teacher is being compelled to teach beyond that. But if the teachers have the evidence that I am doing more than 30 hours a week or so, contrary to what my engagement was, it's up to the teachers to complain to their teacher unions because these are welfare issues towards them. That's what I'm saying. Say, teacher for no, yes, they cannot speak, or if you speak, you will suffer. But your unions can speak, and they have the biggest voice. So if there are issues like that, I expect the unions to champion it. Other than that, I cannot buy into those because for now, they are very, very strong unions. Omukasa, and it's an issue was an normal kind of I don't understand why they haven't raised it. That's the point I'm making. But so far as I'm concerned, the challenge to teachers will be teachers. It will also affect them in terms of planning the vacation. Once they're in vacation, just like the way parents. Make up of parents. Don't forget the teacher wants to be 2 and 2. When I was talking for the parents, everything I said applied to teachers because majority of them are parents. And they are affected in several ways. Me feel some more genuine concerns about some of these unplanned disruptions here to a more personal area. It's an issue they can easily take up with their teacher unions and engage government with. But as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to advocacy, because they have the strongest advocacy group in the country, and they have to channel their grievances through that particular that group.
Sorry, and I pay. If I do, I say, "Wajembe, now you're doing come. I will happy morning."
Yes, sir,